it every day, we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 10-yard fight. I'm Coach KK. We're going to do things a little different today. This is volume 19, part 7, the pistol ace wing scheme. We're going to do things a little different today. Usually I find myself getting sidetracked while I'm showing the 4-minute offense and I start, rambling about other things. So today I'm going to just talk the talk in the beginning, and at the end I'm going to walk the walk with the 4-minute offense. All right. First off, I would like to say I appreciate everyone who tunes in. That means a lot to me. You guys' time is valuable, and to give me your few time, your few minutes per video or whatever, that's awesome. Y'all just got to start hitting that like button a little more. Just hit the like button a little more. We get them likes up, man. We can get somewhere, guys. Yeah. So yeah, man, I appreciate all you guys. There was a guy in the comment. He stood out today. That really touched me. This guy's name is Orange You Glad. Man, I appreciate you. You wrote a paragraph or two. I'm going to read it because that kind of inspired me to do this video today. I just put this video in front of everything else. He said, Coach KK, this is some of the best breakdowns I've ever found on YouTube. I found you as I'm trying to get my scheme headed back for a college football release. Okay. Thank you. Keep it up. You're going to blow up soon. I know it. Hey, I really appreciate that, man. He say, I'm going to try to stream and make videos also, but as an old guy coming back to football games, I need some review. I've not played seriously since the old NCAA stopped and the Ultimate Team became the rage in Madden. But you got some good stuff here. Nice to break down from someone that actually knows what they're talking about. I love videos about real schemes and not just making tip videos about glitches or broken things in the game. Hey, man, that's 100, man. Orange, you glad? That's solid, man. I appreciate that. That's coming from Coach KK, and welcome to the 10-yard fight, man. Yeah, we don't rely on like AI, and I don't even like to use the word meta. Meta, beta, glitch, one play touchdown. You'll see that in the comment sections. We don't even like to use those terms. We're all about X's and O's and moving down the field in a methodical manner. This is a 10-yard fight. We have rules and principles and all that other good stuff, right? And how I'm going to respond to that is I want to even tell the rest of the guys, how did this scheme become alive? All right. It originated from me wanting to have something solid against this one particular user that plays with Kansas City every game, and that offense is high octane and they don't play the radio. You can't make mistakes versus Kansas City, Dallas Cowboys, the Eagles, and the 49ers. Those teams will take you out. Even if you get any other team playing against those four, you can find yourself down by 21 in no time. So I wanted to find something because it starts off with personnel. How do we, lay the pieces out first? And this scheme right here is a 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, right? So it's more like a base type of offense. But the thing is, we run spread principles. We run air raid principles. We also run pass balance. This thing can shift gears to smash mouth if you need to. It can also shift all the way down to just ground and pound because of the personnel. See, the thing is, I look at the field objectively. I look at it for what it is. This is 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends. But in another scheme, we may have the gun doubles. That's 11 personnel. The only difference is instead of that third slotted receiver, there's a tight end on the field, right? And that makes it 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. We all, just like I talked about in volume 16 with the gun wing scheme, those two tight ends are on the edge in the perimeter, and if they're in the right spot at the right time, they're taller than the cornerbacks. They're bigger, so if they catch a pass like in open field, they're gonna most likely break the tackle, right? They just need to get, the ball, get to the ball like this. This downfield. He's no different from a slot receiver, right? So, and most teams don't have 380 overall wide receivers. You might as well exchange one of those slot receivers to a tight end and just get in the 12 personnel right here. That's how we got the pistol ace wing scheme. We can run 3x1 sets still. We can also spread it out. I'm not going to say spread it out, but we can run 2x2. You've seen that thus far. And last but not least, the two tight ends are attached to the tackles. So that's more powerful in the run game. That's 7 men right up there up front, even though they're in a straight line, but that's 7 men going across the box. And you can use your pulling guards and tackles with the plays we have like that right there, and they will come curve around. They take the place of a fullback or something, because post snap they're coming around pulling, right? So yeah, that's how this thing came about. I had a guy who plays with Kansas City all the time, and I didn't care about the score. I didn't care if I won 9-3 or 10-7, because we're in the break room at my job and we was doing tournaments, and it's like 20 guys in the break room watching the game, right? And they're making a lot of noise, so I can't focus while I'm calling these spread plays, from the spread playbook. I say, I'm gonna just tune everybody out the best way I can, and they're criticizing you every single play. You can't make no mistakes. There's 20 guys screaming in your background while you playing the game every single down. So I wanted to minimize all of that by just saying we're going back to the basics of football. Let's line up 7 men on the line of scrimmage and run behind them as much as we can and keep the momentum and keep first downs and honor the rules of the 10-yard fight. I got to show you guys a page from the 10-yard fight. I'm going to put that in the community tab. Coach KK, man, I'm not really tech savvy like that. Like guys, they know how to do shorts and community tab. I'm new to that kind of stuff. When I learn that stuff, it's going to be on and popping. So yeah, I'm kind of learning on the go. All right. The channel has came a long way. We've came a long way from like the sound quality and the visuals and things that make up on the video. That we've came a long way. If you go back and look at the Madden 20 videos compared to this, we have a system built now. So yeah, man, welcome to the 10-yard fight. Orange, you glad? I appreciate you, brother. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. So yeah, man, you can see right here, this is like part of the 4-minute offense right here. I wanted to neutralize Kansas City, in the best way I can. Didn't care what the score was. And how this started was like, to be the best, you got to beat the best. Shout out to KB on that one. You wrote a nice one the other day. You got to beat these guys. I hate Kansas City, but it's always love when I play against them, the competition. And look at this guy right here. This is 88. He's like a 73, 74 overall. And you've seen this guy go up and down the field time after time so far on the first 6 videos. He scored every game like a lone play like that. And that's because we're all strategic with the X's and O's. We have a wide variety of plays. Sometimes when you play against certain teams, you don't even get to call certain plays. It all depends on where the chips fall. Look at that right there. Ouch. So you can see right here, I took over this game at the end. I won in the 4th quarter pretty much. It was all about game managing at first. And then I just like it didn't start off with 5 schemes, like 5 sets. It started off with like 3 sets. And then I added 2 more to them, But it was all about the 2 tight ends, the 2 wides. Where am I going to put the 2 tight ends? Am I going to put them all together as a wing with the receiver on the side or without? Or am I going to make it like a 2x2? So the personnel and like the layout is the foundation of everything. And then followed by what you want to do with it. Like just simply space or mismatches. There's a lot of times where like I'm just solely dependent and I want to win the down and distance running the ball. And then I get some explosive plays and then I'm allowed to do backside wide zone play action counter boots. And then you got a wide open man just like that because we have like influenced him so much in another way. So yeah, this is a good scheme. This is a good, I slept on this for like 3 years. I'm just getting into this part of the pistol playbook. When I came to pistol playbook last time, it was about the ace and ace you off. And some of that stuff from like the Baltimore Ravens read option scheme. Yeah, so yeah, we're in the pistol ace slot. Come on, pistol wing slot. I've never done that before, but it makes sense. Like, look at this. This is the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I know the users are the users. Hey, I can't control who I'm playing against now. So, yeah. But this is just like an example. The goal is to neutralize the defensive ends. This guy, he once killed me and straight embarrassed me before with Dallas Cowboys. And I know I'm better than the guy. The Cowboys defensive ends took over the game. I was playing with a lower rated team, but at the same time, I know I have the user skills and the experience to overcome that. But at the same time, EA plays a factor. It's just like having a credit score in real life. It's not all about you making on-time payments. Everything else get factored in, like EA, they call it EA taxes. Yeah, I've heard that before. So yeah, they're going to play a part in it too. So, and then a user will be out here not even catching a user pick with user skills, but he'll have to get credit for what happens on the field. Look at that. That was no user skills. Look at it. No user skills. And he's playing with Dallas Cowboys. But if I do something, crazy, the defensive ends is going to take over the game. So yeah, that's how I wanted to play it with this, man. You got 5 linemen, and then you got the 2 tight ends attached to them, whether they're on the same side of each other or it's one-on-one, one on each side. And then you fill in the gray areas with the receivers. The running back is always going to be the running back. So, yeah. And that's how this scheme was built. This is brilliant. I haven't even shown you everything, guys. I got like 3 more videos left. I haven't even shown you everything. I'm trying to get that out before Tuesday night. July 16th, I think, Tuesday night, NCAA, because I know once that come out, Madden is going to be like obsolete. So we got the weekend, all right? But yeah, man, I appreciate all you guys, man. I'm always trying to bring something realistic, sim style type of football. We're not going for these crazy 4th downs. If we do happen to go for a 4th down every now and then, it's for a purpose. It's a situational thing. Like right here you go. 16-14 is the score. You can see this is another low scoring game because I'm going against one of the best teams, and the Eagles, they have speed everywhere, all over the defense. Like I say, I honestly think this is the best team on the game, at least the best defense. But you got to be a user guard to play with them, though, because they are lacking somewhere. They got defensive tackles that's like an 81 speed. All of the ends are 80 speed. One of them, Nolan Smith, he's like a 92 speed. But they don't have substance. They don't have all the awareness and stuff. It's up to the user to put them in play and, control them. So, yeah. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say with that, man. Yeah, that's how this scheme was made. I wanted to neutralize certain teams' offenses. And that just clearly means we just went back to old school football, fewer possessions, longer drives, just game managing outright, and just controlling pace, controlling tempo. That's why you see my completions are usually high. All right, guys, I'm Coach KK. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. When I'm spitting all these rhymes.